Hi. Okay. Hi, my name is Deepa. Welcome to the second video of the YouTube series where I talk about random things and it's all unedited. I run an ad agency and I do a lot of various I do a lot of different things. But today let's talk about something that I've posted about it in one of the reels, I think a day ago. But then I wanted to elaborate on it. How beginning of this year I lost one of the biggest projects, and I've been into this industry for 8 years. And you wait for those moments where you get a client where there is no budget constraints, there is no creative limitation, or you can do whatever you want to do. You can everything is approved and all of that. So the client was perfect. The project was really amazing. They are going, they are going to grow big, and they're already on to certain things that where I started feeling that okay, I wanted to be a part of it. And I worked on it for about 8-9 months, and I gave so much of my personal time. I gave a lot to the account, and I took it so personally. But then at certain point, at afterwards the end, it took a toll on my mental health, and because of certain reasons, like the client was amazing, but then there were certain issues within the team where they had some ego issues. They won't just approve things that we were making. As an agency, our performance was amazing, and there was nothing wrong with whatever work we were doing. It was all good. It was all great. The client loved it, but then there was this, there was this. I don't know, problem within the team. At a personal level, I didn't have any issues, but the team had certain issues, and things didn't work out, and it was getting toxic. So I decided to take a step back. I decided to let it go, and I struggled with it for 2 months, 3 months, and that is when I took this decision of letting it go. Now, the day I let it go, I was okay. I was relieved. I was feeling so much better. This burden had you know gotten off my shoulders, and I was so much more happier and all of that. But then after a week, it hit me that this was one of the biggest projects. I would You wait for such opportunities where there are no budget constraints and all of that, and for some reasons it didn't work out. And for me, if you look back today, those are all very silly reasons. I just didn't realize that all I had to do was maybe please somebody with just be nice. Just not I was always nice, but then I think um, I don't know what the right word is, but then I think what I missed out on was bonding with a few members at a personal level where I felt the work will speak, and that's all that matters. But then I could have handled it smartly, maybe, if I have to think right now. I don't know. But then I want to talk about how after this happened, I think almost for 3-4 months, I could not get back to my normal self. I felt something is wrong with me. I felt I am not good enough. I felt I don't have the right skills, and a lot of different things, and I started doubting everything. And there was a point where I was about to decide that I want to quit, and I don't want to run this agency. Maybe it's not for me and all of that. And at this point realized that it has been 8 years. I've been into this for 8 years, and maybe one of the projects where I felt this way, and maybe there were other things happening alongside, but then it got me into this low phase. It got me into this negative state of mind where I wanted to quit, and I did not want to take this decision right away. So it had already been 3-4 months, but then I took a break. I went on a vacation. uh, it was a long vacation, about 9-10 days, and came back very refreshed, fresh, amazing attitude, and I felt good. And then I realized that my work is not just work. I get involved so much because I love it so much. I want to make things happen. I want to take things to the next level. So when I work with clients, when I work with on brands, I'm shooting, or I'm making websites, or I'm creating a basic graphic, or I'm anything for that matter, I get really involved, and I get personally involved, and I don't detach myself from the project. So So that is why it was difficult for me to move on and do things. But then I realized two key things, that there is nothing wrong with my skill sets. I am good at what I do, and one project in 8 years should not shake my confidence. It should not define you know uh, that I'm not good enough. And yeah, coming back to today, this happened in, I think, February. And coming back to today, uh, I have worked on one of the dream projects that I had, and I always wanted to work on something like this. So that is happening, and I have narrowed my set of projects, or I really know who I want to work with. And so basically really understood I really understood that I need to find the right fit and right brand, right projects, right clients, where my energy, where my synergy is there, where I know that this is what I want to do, and the other person is also on the same page. And so basically, I just had to, that was a huge realization. So now I know what kind of projects I want to work on. I've already moved on to amazing projects. So in the coming videos, I would love to share those projects. Right now I cannot, but then yeah. So majorly I just wanted to talk about it because I felt it's not just me. People go through so many such things, and if I want to know, how do you cope with such issues? How do you detach yourself from projects? How do you still be attached, but you still you don't want to become so cold, but then you want to involve your heart into things, but not to an extent that you uh, can't detach yourself. So because end of day it's work. And yeah. So let me know in the comments if you've been through something similar. I want to know about it. I want to understand how did you cope with it. I share some tips because I'm 100% sure that a new project comes up which is similar to this format. I am going to get involved. I am going to again give my personal time. I am going to be very excited. That's who I am. We cannot really change that. But then yeah, I just want to know what else could I have done better in the future. So okay, and I think it's getting dark, so sorry for the poor lighting, but okay. And so if you want to stick around and see where this channel goes in 20 videos, I'm going to make 20 videos where it's going to be this format and unedited, and I'll just talk about things. Subscribe and let me know what else do you want to hear from me. Okay, bye.